Yo, what is going on, y'all? I'm Cavell Anderson, and we are back with another Veve and Ecomi video, man. And I've been here in the metaverse, just looking around, really thinking and checking things out. And honestly, it made me come to the realization that Veve is going to be absolutely massive. I mean, obviously, I already knew that, but it's like I didn't realize just how good Veve actually is at what they do. Well, I did, but at the same time, it's like this metaverse, if you put it into perspective, like in the comment that made me realize how insane Veve is the comment saying, yo, thank God this wasn't put into, thank God this wasn't shown at Comic-Con. And I'm thinking like, what? Because realistically, that comment doesn't really make much sense. Let's be honest about this. Like, this is better than other ones that has been shown at Comic-Con. This is better than the ones they previously had at Comic-Con. This is way better. The only difference is it has Veve assets, and these Veve assets are better quality than a lot of the stuff that's been shown at Comic-Con before. So honestly, like, look at this. This is what's been shown at Comic-Con before. Look at this. Come on now. That last world is way better than this. Look at this. That's what was shown at Comic-Con before. So when you go here and you look at this quality, you look at everything, I mean, like, I think the problem is what's going on is Veve's quality is so amazing. Veve's quality is so good. It is being compared to stuff like Fortnite and stuff. And realistically, Comic-Con has never had nothing on Fortnite's level when it comes down to its own metaverse. Comic-Con has had quality that's worse than this. And that's why people are so spoiled. Like, that's what it is. We're spoiled by Veve's quality. Everything Veve drops is just insane quality. So it's kind of like when you say this metaverse is not that impressive, you got a silver spoon. We got the silver Veve spoon. That's really what it comes down to. Like, I was like, somebody was criticizing this statue and how it wasn't done the best and stuff like that. And obviously, no, this does not look as good as it looks in Veve. So yes, the assets are not exactly what you would think that they would be in Veve. Oh yeah, and shout out to the homie running around. He running around doing he's doing the little scavenger hunt right now. He actually messaged me and asked me how to do it. He ain't know if it was the real me or not. So shout out to you, homie. Thanks for coming through and showing some love to your boy. But yeah, hopefully you're having fun. But yeah, that made me realize, yo, we really are spoiled, and Veve really is insane. To be getting compared to something like Fortnite, this is a great thing, but also a scary thing. Because I feel like it'll be very, very... If Fortnite is the standard that people are really setting for Veve, I think Veve is... I don't know, it's tough because what Veve is... Like, we shouldn't blame Veve for being this good at making assets. But the problem is, it's like if the world does not completely match that asset, because Veve's assets, if you think about it, this could easily fit within Fortnite. Like, their assets, the things that Veve creates, it could easily fit within Fortnite and sit there perfectly. So, but I don't think that Veve is going to create a metaverse at the level of Fortnite. So it's like, that's when you get this it's kind of weird. Like, I feel like anything Veve releases is just not going to meet up to the standards that people are expecting from it. Because I'm not expecting a Fortnite level. Like, I'm expecting something maybe a little bit above this quality right here. But this quality doesn't seem to be enough for some people. For me, this is perfect. Like, I know how big this type of metaverse can be. Like, Minecraft and Roblox and stuff like that, the quality is lower than this. So, taking that into consideration, the quality of Minecraft is like, come on now, Minecraft is huge. So, this would be massive. Like, obviously, you need more to this world, but this would be huge. But yeah, this just had me thinking, man. I've just been here walking around like, this stuff don't look that bad. This stuff is not bad. Like, a lot of people, like, there was a lot of bad feedback, negative feedback. Like, man, I'm glad we didn't show this at Comic-Con. When in reality, this would have really been the best thing that they have ever seen at Comic-Con. But that being said, I do want to show you all something interesting. If you don't know, me and my homie Zach, we are from the gaming community. I'm a gaming YouTuber. One of my gaming channels has over like 300-something thousand subscribers. I really lost count. I don't watch the numbers. I don't really watch numbers like that. But and then Zach has a channel with like almost 100K or something. And then he's had other gaming channels. I have other channels. The point being, we're experts in the gaming industry. Like Fortnite, me and Zachy has made a lot of had a lot of success in Fortnite. So I'm gonna go over to Zach's video here, where he actually explains something very, very important. And yeah, I think that this is important to see. I actually hit him up on Twitter yesterday and I asked him to create this video for me. I didn't know if he was going to upload content because he hasn't been as consistent on Veve. So I asked him, yo, make this video for me. I know you're going to hit on some of the same points that I would. I'm kind of sick. I can't talk, so I asked him to. So yeah, shout out to Zach for doing that, man. Be sure to check out his channel and subscribe. But yeah, let's jump into the video. Like, it's very, very important stuff that I want you all to hear and listen to. And so you can kind of get an idea of what we see from, like, being experts in the gaming space. You'll kind of understand what we see when we see something like this.
We're going to look through this real quick, but we're actually going to go into Fortnite. And the reason being is that I want to show you what I can see here being with Fortnite. Okay, cool. So let's just recap real quick, right? Hold up. Let's recap real quick. So what we're seeing is a character that we're essentially as an avatar, right? Our avatar that we can walk around in a metaverse, right? Basically, it's a game right now. But we can walk around in this place. We can sort of do dances. We can wave to each other. And hopefully at some point we'll actually be able to communicate, you know, using chat, etc. That's going to take some time, I reckon, because they're going to have to be able to moderate that, etc. To make sure that there aren't too many bad actors in the metaverse or whatever. But now I want to have a look at what Fortnite is doing here, because I think it's very similar. So we're going to open up Fortnite right now, in fact, and I'm going to go back to the regular face cam thing. We're going to walk around this whilst Fortnite loads up. I'm loading it whilst I speak. Okay, we're launching it. Now, what I'm talking about is not the Battle Royale building stuff. In fact, the mode that we're about to go into with Fortnite, you can't even build, you can't shoot, you can't do anything like that. It's a perfect way to explain what I want to show you right now.
So if you don't know, one of my favorite things to do on Fortnite, well, you wouldn't know. I'm going to do a stream soon and literally show you all a map that I created myself. And you're going to see, like, you're going to really understand when I show you what I want to show you in Fortnite. We'll probably live stream it, make it a little event. And you can be able to walk through a world that I created myself. Like me with one of my homies. I will walk you through a world that was created. And this is what I do every time I get on Fortnite. I do not play the game at all. I can't tell you the last time I jumped in the game and ran squads or something like regular people who play Fortnite. I'm part of that niche community who gets on Fortnite strictly to play mini games. And it's a ton of people who do that as well. So that's why I can really see the vision when I see something like this, because while some people, when they think of gaming, they think of what would make something super successful, they instantly go to Fortnite, they instantly go to like Call of Duty, they go to but people really don't understand the impact of some of these mini games. And so I'm going to have to show you all an escape room. Like, I love escape rooms. It's kind of like the real world if you've ever been to a real world escape room, except for in a map like this, you can have like entrances and stuff behind paintings. So you can literally jump through a painting and you can find a whole route to a different room and then find a door hidden in a carpet and go to a different room. Like, stuff like that. Stuff that's possible within a metaverse that's not necessarily possible in real life. So yeah, like that's the type of stuff that can be created in the metaverse like this, where it's simple. You don't have to have Call of Duty graphics to put a freaking rug over a hole in the floor and you can fall through it. You don't have to have Fortnite graphics to be able to do that. You can literally do that with Roblox graphics or Minecraft graphics. So just simple mini games like that with some decent graphics like this, I mean, it would still be a very, very good game. I think Veve's just set standards so high, man. People have such high expectations for Veve.
Again, let's keep clear that we are a avatar, a person moving in this universe that Veve or Future of Live have collaborated to make, right? And there's not really a lot to do right now, and that's important to keep in note. There is not a lot to do right now.
All right, okay, I think the audio balance was kind of bad at first. My bad, y'all. It should be fixed now.
That's not a bad thing, to be clear either. But we're going to go to Fortnite, and I'm going to explain to you what's so important here. Okay, so we had some technical difficulties. They were annoying, but we're in Fortnite right now, and we're in a part of Fortnite called Fortnite Party Royale. So this isn't the Battle Royale that many people will have heard of, will have seen, and have played. This is a social part of Fortnite. it's limited in how much social you can do because you can't actually talk to people, which actually makes sense, I think, because they wouldn't be able to moderate all of it. But regardless, what we're seeing right here, essentially you can go into different shops, right? You have the banana shop right here, where you could probably get a banana smoothie or something. And there are plenty of different stores that people can basically hang around in, and they can do a little dance sometimes. Here's one dance. And this is me playing as Travis Scott right now. Literally, this is the Travis Scott skin. But what you can do in this mode is you can actually like drive around, you can sort of dance. So there's a concert going on right now over here, I believe. Right, so as we can see right here, this is an easier way of putting it. We can see here, this is the map that I'm on, right? And this is no different, honestly, that different at least to the FTLX experience that we had right now. Where we have a character in a sort of, in a world, right? There's sort of different, you know, cafes, different shops, etc. And if we go over to the map, this is where we are right now, where my where this arrow is, the white arrow. But we can see here that there's football or soccer, but depending on where you're from, there's a boat. You can like drive boats and you can sort of race. You can do parachute gliding, I guess. You can run around on 80k. Pardon me, on 80k. So we're gonna go over to that. I think that'd be a good way to explain this stuff. And basically in Veve, all of this stuff is going to be stuff that you can buy, right? You can pay for, and essentially it's going to give it a economy, essentially, that the world can run on. So let's go over there right now. Right,
that's what's going to set Veve apart.
Okay, so we're not on an 80k, but essentially imagine this, right, with the Veveverse, essentially having your character, whether it's Batman, Spider-Man, whoever, and you have to try and jump all the hoops, right? And say, for example, you know, what could happen is you could even get better trainers, right? And, you know, the trainers might be Nike or whatever, and that will give you X amount of speed boost or whatever, and you can run around and you can basically talk with your friends, try and sort of win in a game. Or it doesn't have to be a game like this, you know, it could be literally anything that you can think of. So whilst you can obviously run around, you can play games, you can also watch films, right? So for example, in Party Royale currently, I would show it to you, but it's a copyrighted video. There is a cinema in Party Royale where essentially we can go and we can watch films in. Now, imagine being able to watch, like, I don't know, we see, for example, Spider-Man, we see Batman, all these different IPs, right? Now imagine being able to watch those films in the Veveverse with your friends, right? You log in and you play, you maybe even watch Spider-Man as Spider-Man, depending on how the licenses go, etc. All that stuff is very much possible in the Veveverse. Like,
and as you saw in the other metaverse, like let's go back to an example here. Check this out. A place like this. Imagine Veve reveals drops in here. So anytime they do a drop reveal, they do a little countdown on Twitter or something. They do a countdown, let people know what time it's going to be, and then everybody in the community meets up in a metaverse like this. We all surround this right here, surround this screen. It'll probably have to be bigger if we were going to have everybody here, but and then they can display it here on this TV, and we can see it together in a community. Like, as a community, we can see something big on a screen like this. Like, this is something that could happen in the Veveverse. And also, instead of going to, like, a movie theater or something for some, maybe Marvel reveals or things like that, we could have, like, the option of watching it on the Veveverse. Like, you know how they charge, like, $30 for new releases on Disney+? Like, honestly, Veve could probably negotiate trying to get a film or something on the Veveverse or something, put it someplace like this, and they still charge the exact same amount that they would charge that same $30, but except for we can all watch it together as a community. So we pay in the Veveverse just for the experience of being able to do it in the Veveverse and do it together, and knowing that all the money that we spend is going to go towards burning Omi. Like, when I see that on Disney Plus, you really got me messed up if you think I'm paying $30 to watch a freaking movie from my own room. That, like, I have never bought one of those from Disney Plus. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's actually on the table if it's in Veve. The reason that it's on the table if it's in Veve is because that's going to burn Omi. I know it's going to contribute to me getting paid in the future. So it's like, okay, I mean, that's kind of like, it's going to be fun for me. It's going to be a fun experience, and it's going to be an investment technically. So I'll do it in the case of Veve. So And I feel like some other people would probably think like that as well, where it's like you would never buy that on Disney Plus, but if they charge $30 to $50 or something like that to do it in the Veveverse, you may actually do that. And honestly, if a lot of people think like me, this could boost sales as compared to something like Netflix and Hulu or something. I think in a setting like the Veveverse, expensive ass movies like that where you price it like that, I think people would actually be more likely to pay in the Veveverse setting, which could be a huge driving factor in Veve getting some deals and stuff like movie deals. Where we could have movie nights and stuff. They could create a whole movie theater in the Veveverse where we all come together, we chill, and yeah, I mean, I think that would be sick. I think that's a possibility. So keep that in mind, bro. Like this is like instantly when I saw that screen right there, that's the type of stuff that comes to mind for me. Like this is what I see in this metaverse. So yeah, it may not be 100% like perfect or 100% how Veve quality is, but I when I see it, I look at the big picture, like really, really the big picture. The big picture is this is going to be insane, yo. This is really going to be insane, and I can see all the things and opportunities that can come from this. So yeah, but let's finish up what Zacky's going into.
The Veveverse is literally meant to be sort of a place where people can hang out, they can enjoy their NFTs, of course, they can look at the posters, hopefully with wearables as well, that'll be even more immersive. And anything that you do, anything you buy, whether it's popcorn, whether it's, a drink or anything like that, you basically buy with Omi, right? And that will burn the Omi. All of this stuff is exactly what the Veveverse is meant to be, right? And when we had the biggest brands in the world being used for this, there's a lot of people who are going to want to enjoy this. Now, some people will be like, well, why would people enjoy that? You tell me. You know what I mean? You tell me. At the end of the day, this is what happens when people get into stuff. People get into stuff, it's a social thing. And then from there, people just sort of, play about and spend their time in it and spend their money in it. There's definitely a lot to be excited about. That being said, I don't think I've done an amazing job of showing this right now. Honestly, today I'm just not feeling it. But we have many views to go through with this.
My bad, Zachy. My man Zachy wasn't feeling it. He's very obsessive. So he like when he's zoned in on a project, on a goal, on a task, he goes full throttle at it. And that's probably why he hasn't been uploading a lot. He's been going crazy in his other communities and in his other businesses and stuff like that. So I just hit him up out of the blue, out of nowhere, like, yo, do this video for me. It'll make it easier for me to talk. Your boy got COVID. And then yeah, he stopped what he was doing, made this video ASAP for your boy, man. So shout out to Zachy, man. Hopefully this painted a clearer picture for you all for the true vision of what's to come and how this could literally be a project that could overtake Fortnite and the potential that Fortnite has. I don't know about Fortnite's prime, but I think Fortnite now, I think it definitely could, because Fortnite, you're not going to pay $30, $50 for a movie. Let me know how you all feel about that in the comment section, by the way, but Fortnite, nobody's paying that. In this community, there's a chance that we could pay that. And also, what they could do is they could give us virtual tickets. They could give us NFT tickets to get into a movie theater in the Veveverse. If they gave us a movie theater in the Veveverse, they gave us virtual tickets. Then after we watch some exclusive movie on Veve, we could have that ticket in our showroom to show that we have gone to a Veveverse event, a Veveverse movie theater. And people would pay top dollar for that, as opposed to something like Fortnite. You're not getting people to pay that type of money in Fortnite. Their events have to be free. With Veve, we are an investors community. We understand that anything bought in Omi is beneficial for us. So, I mean, I don't think that it's going to be that hard to sell that to people in the investing space and like fans of these even collectibles. I don't think it's going to be hard to get collectible fans to buy into this either, because this is going to be the first time certain things get displayed in this type of setting and stuff. So let me know what you all think about that in the comment section down below, man. As always, be sure to drop that thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'm going to catch you all on the next one. Peace out, yo.